Hi guys, I don't know what kind of intro that was. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna create an interactive card. I posted a similar card like this a couple of weeks ago. It's maybe a month or two now. I don't know when I'm uploading this on my Instagram account, and I asked if you wanted to see something similar and you said yes. So here it comes. I already stamped out with some memento these stamps from the stamp set from MFG called Forest Friends, and you will see me here color in one of these trees with some green colors, and I will list them up here in the corner for you. And then I'm gonna color in that cute little bear using some other of my Spectrum Noir markers. And I really liked how these turned out, and I liked how this whole card turned out. I think it's so much fun to do like this interactive card, especially if they are for like a child or a friend that you know would love something a little bit more crazy and fun, not that typical like clean and classic, because this isn't clean and it isn't classic because it's gonna get messy with watercolor and everything in a bit here. So I'm just fussy cutting one of these out on camera, and I did the rest of them off camera, so you didn't have to see through all of that. And now I'm working with the front panel of this card, and I have just taking out my VersaFine Onyx Black here and just pressing down a couple of leaves from that same stamp set. This is a watercolor panel that I'm just quite like roughly spraying with some clean water, and now I'm going over it with some green colors. And yeah, and this is so typical of me. I have forgotten to tape down my piece here, and I always do this. I'm so excited over getting like to play with the colors that I'm forgetting the boring stuff. Luckily for you, you can learn from my mistakes. Always like adhere your piece down to your work surface so it doesn't like crinkle up when you do this, because it's kind of hard to paint something that crinkles up, especially when it's like this teeny tiny piece. Here I cut out a couple of pieces that we're gonna use in this project. These two pieces are the two pieces that are gonna move. Here is a strip of a plastic bag. It's a little bit more hard plastic, and I used a little bit of a harder cardstock when I did this. This is the 110 pound Nina cardstock. And now I'm gonna work on the mechanical part of this card. I'm just making two lines. I know where to cut this, and then I'm cutting this. It's gonna look like an H, and then we're gonna keep working. I'm gonna take some double-sided adhesive tape to all of these 4 parts of this card. I'm turning it over and taping it on the other side, so this part is soon, this mechanical part is going to be ready when we are ready to assemble the card. And I'm doing the same thing to this plastic bag. I'm cutting it up so I have a little bit more of a straight edge, and now I'm taking it around this piece that we created, and I'm pressing it down. Here you want to be careful not to have any adhesive sticking out, because then it will be like glued down and it won't move inside this card. And to make sure it moves well, I'm actually taking it double-sided so it won't get loose in there, and you can see how it will turn. Now we're gonna keep working on one of our tags, and this first one we're gonna use this bear and that tree. Here I'm taking a doubler and just like going in a circular motion, inking it off to the side. I believe I'm using tumbled glass, the distressing tumbled glass, and just creating a little bit of a background for these images. Then I'm gonna take some glue and just glue down that tree and the bear. And I think that's cute. As you can see, I'm gonna glue it a little bit on the upper side of this, because the polar mechanism is gonna do like it wouldn't show otherwise. So that's why you want to leave a little bit space down the bottom. And I'm just putting an acrylic block to make sure it adheres well. Here I'm taking some washi tape just to mask this off, and I'm taking my shear roller just to see that I put it down straight. Here I'm taking some twisted citron distress ink and just creating this tap. This is the part that's gonna peek out the side. In the finishing result you will see that I also put a hole in that one with my puncher. Here I'm taking a stencil from Tim Holtz. This is called Trades, and I'm just inking it up. I think that would, I don't know actually which color that was. Tea maybe? Dye tea, I think it was. Maybe you can read, I have so small image. And here I did a sentiment from the same stamp set, and I also embellishing this one with a couple of hearts. I actually here I'm covering up some of my mistakes. You can see that I die-cutted that U, and in the last minute I decided not to use it because it got all this messy, so I decided to go with this clean banner instead. And these gold hearts. And now it's time to start assembling this card. And you will see that I have my mechanism part there, and I'm gonna adhere the first part and the second part, and I'm gonna start with the one that we're gonna pull down in, and I'm just taking some double-sided tape here and taping it down to that plastic bag. And I'm carefully here lining it up so that green part is peeking out, and I'm making sure that that moves well. And here I'm just lining out that other part, and here I just have to check so it fits. You can see now that I have punched that hole I was talking about. When I've lined that up, I'm taking some adhesive to this one too, roughly making sure that it doesn't peek out the top of this mechanical piece. Now I'm lining it up and pressing it down. I might actually lift it again. Yeah, I do. I want to make sure that this really sticks well in there. And you can see the important here is that your flaps that you are adhering to that plastic is smaller than the mechanical piece, so you have something to glue this down to the side so it doesn't get stuck there. I'm gonna do one of the sides now, and then I'm gonna work on the front panel, and here you can see it. I don't know if I said that I used some Heidi Shine on the front too to create those gold things. Here I'm taking some gold thread and just making a little mess of it and gluing it down with a glue dot on the back side of small die-cutted vellum piece here. I die-cutted with some Avery L pierced circles, and I'm taking the 3 trees that we created in the beginning and just gluing them down, some straight at it and some with a little foam dots on the back side. Now I'm peeling off the other part of this mechanical piece and carefully pressing it down. Actually, if you would do this, please don't press it down as hard as I'm doing here, because you will see soon that I have to like go in and correct it because it got stuck in that. You will see here it doesn't move, so I just have to open it up again and then move it a little bit to the side that we already adhere, just to make sure that it can move. And you can see now I can move it to that side, and now I can press it down again. To finish this card off, I'm taking some twine to this and just pulling it in that hole that we did. I'm pulling those gold threads a little bit more so I get them the way I want them to be, cutting off the excess of that twine, and here you can see how it moves. We are actually done. I hope you like this project. It is a couple of steps to do, but it's really fun and all the parts are fun to do in this card. And I think the person that will receiving this will be very happy. If you like this, please give this card a thumb up, and if you want to see more of my work, you can always subscribe to my channel here at YouTube or visit me at Instagram. My name is Scrapbooking_Svea. And here you can see, now you can see 2 other products that I created. If you want to see them, just click on them and I will take you there. And until next time, have a great day. Bye!